Hello and welcome back everyone to Sunsaw Gaming. Alright, so before we get into this, hit that subscribe button, help me out, be a pal. Anyway, we got two matches for you today, and they're both in the T-54 threat. Sorry, losing all my words. T-54 threat, the tier 9 medium of the Russian variety. This thing's amazing. This thing is amazing. Let's get right into it. Have a look, have a watch. Two matches. See you out there. So, on to our first video here on mines. Now, this is a very funny sort of map. When you're going for the hill, if you're on this side of the map that I'm on, you will basically always get the hill. If you're on the other side of the map, and you're a medium or a light tank, I suggest don't bother trying to go up the hill. Just try and track them as they go up the hill, and then deal with it from there. However, it's not what the enemy does. We do manage to take the hill. Myself and Electric Boogaloo here, this is the first time I'd platooned with him. He's a guy in my clan, and he does really freaking well. We're both driving the T-54 threat, and we are going to get into this top position. Now, I do miss that shot on the Vickers, but he bounces me, and as bad as me and Electric are as dance partners with our two left feet here, trying to get around each other, we do end up working very well towards the end of the match. Now, I'm noticing I don't have the gun depression there. This tank it doesn't have the greatest of gun depression for a medium tank, and Electric Boogaloo is going to figure out the same thing that I just did. It's not a very easy position to fire at, so what do? You go and shoot a grill. That's the best thing to do from this point. He's going to hold that front line. If they push too high, he'll get some shots onto them. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to plug away at their grill so as he can't hurt our heavies that are trying to push up onto the hill. And if you notice, there is a Vickers that is out on the island there. Now, that is exactly what you need to do in a light or medium tank on their enemy side of the field. If you're on that side, go out to where that Vickers CR is. Anyway, we're just going to keep using this spot here, and we're going to get a nice lucky bounce off the ISA and just try and get some shots in where we can. Now, the gun depression is very bad, but we do manage to get a shot into the lower plate there, clearing out the ISA. So, our team is now up 2 tanks to 0, and I'm just going to keep using this position here and just get these shots in. I don't have the best gun depression, but these guys are still sitting far enough away from this edge that I'm able to get shots in. Now, I'm just going to position myself further back so as I can get the gun depression and get the shots into the side of this T-30's turret, because he needs to go. He's a very strong tank, and that Progetto, no idea why he's sitting there. He possibly should have been helping out his 57 Heavy over there with the mouse and actually been in there fighting, but since he's not, we're just going to clear out this 57 Heavy and not let him shoot us a second time. So we're going to stay safe here behind this rock. Electric Boogaloo has still been sitting back, just keeping that entrance to the hill here secure. I get a very lucky bounce from the Vickers and a nice miss from the Kranwagen, but that is about time for me to get out of dodge. Now, I'm just making sure as I'm panning my camera around that I'm in line with that rock so as the Progetto can't hurt me, because if I peek out, guarantee that guy's going to hit me again. Now, you can see this Kranwagen, he is starting to get very aggressive. He's going to push up and he's going to try and get in here. Now, I do want to get in behind that Kranwagen, but I can't do that with the Progetto in the way. So I'm just going to plug some shots into this Progetto first while the Kranwagen makes up his mind. And now that the Progetto's out of the way, I'm just going to jump down here and we're going to roll in on this Kranwagen. And this is where the footwork between myself and Electric Boogaloo turns from 2 left feet to insanely awesome little dance partners. You're going to see him come flying in here in a second, noticing that I'm engaging the Kranwagen. We draw him out, Electric Boogaloo stops him so as I can slide him behind, and we just start dancing around this guy. Just absolutely perfect little maneuvers, and even the Kranwagen enjoyed that. You'll see here, he's like, yep, lol, good game. So that was the first match there in the T-54 threat, and Ace Mastery, as always. 4,439 damage with 3 kills, and just showing you how to play mines properly in a medium. And I hope that little bit of information about pushing the mines hill from mediums and light tanks helps somebody out there, because too many times 2 or 3 people on a team will die. Anyway, next match. This one, we are on Canal, and it is again myself and Electric Boogaloo. So this match was like 1 or 2 matches after that Mines one, and again, we start off with 2 left feet here. Me and Electric Boogaloo just can't stop crashing into each other, but that's fine, that's perfectly fine. So you can see here already, there is our 2 mediums, the T-54 threats, to their 1 medium. So this is a very heavy lineup, which is something you don't often come across too often now. Normally, sort of the max you'll see are 4 heavies. So this is a rare kind of match. Now we are going to push out to the medium side of the field here, just because if we don't, and we do have a medium that comes over this side, he's going to use this position just to farm our heavies all day long. Now the fact that he is, you know, he has not come out this side is good news for me and Electric Boogaloo, because it allows us to, well, I mean, he is out this side. Sorry, my bad guys, but we're just going to fire a blind shot into the TD bush in case there's anything up there, and sorry Boogaloo, crashing into you again. But T-69, he's bugging out, he's not even hanging around, so that instantly tells me there's most likely not a TD up on that ridge line. He'll be somewhere further out this way. Now we're just going to see if we can get a shot in here, and if we can't, we're just going to go right ahead and cross, because there are no TDs up there. I mean, what else do you do? You get in the mix, and that's what you got to do with medium tank. You've got to have your gun in the game. You've got to be firing those rounds. If you're not using damage per minute on a medium tank, you are doing it wrong. Now, unfortunate bounce there off the VK. Should have swapped to heat before I fired, but you know what? Things happen. And we're just going to plug into the 69. He is the low hit point target. If we can clear his gun, we can help our heavies that have pushed all the way over into the back corner. Now watch that E75 up the top there. He is going to camp there all freaking game. All game. But that's alright, I will use him towards the end of this. Now I'm going to turn around, I'm going to circle and look for different shots on these guys. I don't want to be in close proximity like I was. They could all push on me at any moment and I won't have a chance to get away. But Electric Boogaloo, he is actually going to go and work the other flank. So we're going to basically hit these guys from 2 sides. And unfortunately for Electric Boogaloo, he ends up running into the issue that I ran away from. Now, I ran from there so as they wouldn't all push on me, so as I wouldn't get singled out by 5 heavy tanks. But Electric Boogaloo is not going to have that chance, and I completely stuffed up that bridge crossing. Oh, sorry about that. Wow, some pro driving right there for you guys. Pro driving indeed. Okay. Anyway, you can see on the minimap there, Electric Boogaloo has engaged an enemy tank. He's probably got about 2 or 3 of them firing at him at this point, and we're just going to go and deal with Conqueror, who is in a very tough hull down position for our heavies at the back there to deal with. But, you know, we get him turning around and start plugging shells into him. Meanwhile, Electric Boogaloo is still fighting all of the other heavies that are over at their base. And he's still alive somehow. I don't know how, but he's still alive. We're going to rush in there. We're going to try and save him before he dies. I mean, he's just taken another shot there. Hopefully he doesn't die too soon. And we get a shot into the M103. Awesome. But there goes Boogaloo. We don't get in there in time to save him. And now it is me, these 2 useless heavy tanks on my team, and 3 enemies. So the M103 there, he is actually a decent freaking player. The other 2 guys on the enemy team here, not the greatest. And I fully should have fired that shot. I just did not think I was able to get it over that ridge line. But it's okay. We'll get a shot in here. We'll get these guys split up and see if they'll chase me, because my heavies are out that way, especially that E75 who is sniping from the top of the ridge. So we're going to hopefully lure these other heavies of the enemy team out this side so as they can do some freaking work, because I'm not a big fan of running around for ages in a medium tank, but that is exactly what I'm going to have to do. I'm getting in here. We're going to try and clear out this VK before the other heavies regroup. Good teamwork there. He gets cleared out by our IS-3, and well, if I'm right, this other tank, the IS-8, should be pushing up the top of the hill here, chasing after me. And the M103, I'm not sure where he's gone at the moment, but there is the IS-8. So, not paying any attention to me whatsoever, so I get a shot into him there. I go for a second shot here. I probably should have just kept driving and gone around the outside, but you know, he wasn't paying attention. I didn't expect him to end up looking at me. But that's okay, because we'll just get in here, we'll use our DPM on this guy, we'll just clip him out as quickly as we can, well, without a clip of course, and hopefully he misses like that and gives us the awesome kill shot. So we're just going to finish him off there. Unfortunately we get an unlucky bounce, we're just going to hide behind this dead enemy tank. Hopefully this IS-8 doesn't reload too quickly and we clear him out. Now the M103, I'm not sure where he's gone. I'm pretty sure he's out in this direction, so I'm going to go have a hunt. And as you can see, our E75 has finally pushed in. There's the M103, he was waiting for me, he knew I was going to pop out there, but I do out reload him, so we're just going to plug another shot into him here before we vanish. No point in staying there, no point in staying there at all. So he's now pushing across, he's got to cross in front of our E75 who hopefully shoots him, like that, and if he comes after me, I'm no longer going to be in the position he's expecting me to be. So there you go, you can see Electric Boogaloo cheering me on in the chat there. Go, 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 he thinks you're up top, you know. M103's gone up, E75 is giving chase. Hopefully this M103 thinks that I am the E75 sitting on cap and wastes a bit more time. Now I know that I cannot cap this guy out. I know that's pointless. But I'm hoping that it will draw him in to this area where I can get some shots into him and weaken him before I have to fight him. Very good move there from the M103, going out the back. Like I said, decent player. Hopefully our E75 gets a shot into him here, and just like that, we can clear it and pick up the win. Thank you for finally doing something, E75. What a match, man. What a tough match that was. That was rough. But using the light tank, keeping its gun in the game, 4,724 damage, ace mastery, high caliber, 2 kills. E75 actually got a fairly decent amount of damage sitting back there in the TD spot, not doing heavy things. And we clear it up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, please don't forget to subscribe. It will help me a lot. And until next time, stay safe, use cover. Cheers.